So, General Singh, as the biggest private maker of Indian drones in the military space, with your company, so there is also issues around. There were issues, say, a few months back about Chinese components in drones, things like that, where something was reported. Now, what do you think is the big technological challenge that you guys face when you're developing new tech?
I think the Chinese component was more of a red herring, to tell you the truth, and I must put the record straight. In fact, this is one company which is, we talk about Make in India, this is designed in India. One of the very few companies from bottoms up, they've designed everything in India. Yes, you know, there are vulnerabilities on the supply chain. We cannot go 100% indigenous today. The economies of scale just don't support it. And Smith will bear me out today. We don't have enough indigenous, vendors who can supply all the components. We have to depend on beyond the market, But what is important is, and countries which are inimical to us, I don't have to name them here. We certainly don't want to deal with them in terms of components, systems, subsystems. That's very important. Now, as far as we are concerned, we have started now going, we're not reinventing the wheel for everything. We have realized that we have to leapfrog. How do we leapfrog? We have to do collaboration. Now, the order of the day is, if you want to be a world beater, a global...
You're collaborating with global players, sir?
Yeah, we have to collaborate with global players. Today, in the Nano drones, we have already collaborated with a wonderful company, a small startup in the US by the name of Vantage Technologies. And we are moving ahead very, very fast. On the other side, Smith mentioned, we are talking about resilience in operating in GNSS denied environment. And that is the future of the day. We can't have our drones being hacked or spoofed. At the same time, they have to have resilience to go over long endurance and distances. Some of the technologies are homegrown. We are looking at foreign vendors who can supply technologies, but we are not doing off the shelf. We are looking at co-develop and co-manufacture here.
Jilpandi, your final word on this.
I'll tell you, unfortunately, the major supplier of the small components is our main adversary, China. And it's a really challenge. So what is happening is, Army has very clearly said, no Chinese components. So when we import some of the key components, critical components, so let us say we import it from the Israelis, the cost becomes 4 times.
Right.
And the Israelis also, they get it from the China. The source is China. So ultimately, the challenge remains the same thing.